Hi, I'm Willow Grace Mystic, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the energy moving forward from this week on. This year, or this time period, I'm calling like the Age of Awakening because of what we've experienced from it started December 26th and moving forward for a year. I want to say, first off, I'm hoping you're all staying healthy and happy at home in your quarantine, trying to social distance. And thank you for liking, following, and sharing on here and trying to stay connected with me and with others. And I just want to share with you what's going on in the heavens above. So, this is going to be a very intense week of energy. This year started a shift in our consciousness, and this week is going to have more energy to help us realign. We're going to have a peak with the energy, and it's going to happen, I believe it's on Tuesday. We're going to have a super full moon in Libra. So super meaning it's closer to us, so the energy is magnified. Full moon, where we feel things with our emotions and our we feel we are more connected with others. And Libra is about balance. So Libra wants us to connect with others, and it wants us to have genuine connections. And how do we do that with this social distancing that we are? Because the planets are setting us up in different ways of, we want you to connect, but we're going to set up these roadblocks for you to connect. So how are you going to make these connections happen? Now we have other planets in play here. We have Pluto and Jupiter with our full moon. Now remember, the full moon wants to illuminate. It wants us to feel things, and we're going to be feeling it with intensity. It's going to have this connection with Pluto and Jupiter 3 times this year. Right now, and then we're going to feel it again in June, have another swing around at it, and the final will be in November. So what you're seeing now is going to come back around in June, and we're also going to be having a Mercury retrograde at that time. So it'll be, hey, are you getting the lesson? Are you understanding the message? And then November, that's when things will finally start to all fall into place, what is going to be our like new normal, what we should expect. Remember, Pluto is a transformative planet. Pluto is birth, death, rebirth. It wants to come in and clean out anything that's not productive, anything that's not working, anything that does not have growth. And it's in the sign of Saturn, and Saturn is the rings around it. So it's about the fence around the yard, and it's about structures. What do we think is fair? What do we think is not fair? And Pluto says, okay, I need to transform. And Saturn says, I'm about structures. So right now we are in the process of transforming major structures. Well, that would be with our government, that would be with our social interactions. That is transforming money, connections with people. I mean, it's going to be connecting with everything. So Jupiter is also in the mix there. Jupiter wants to expand. It is a gaseous planet that everything it touches, it wants to make bigger. But because there's 2 malefic planets that are holding it down, it's not able to do exactly everything that it wants to do. Jupiter wants to heal. It wants to grow everything that is near it. So this expansive energy, it's saying, okay, you cannot come in contact with people, but what else can we grow to make this happen? So that's going to be our connection through others with phone, text, email. And then this full moon says, I want to feel it truly. And it's in Libra, which says all these connections have to be authentic. So right now we're taking the time to authentically reach out to people and form those connections that we cannot see or that we cannot touch, but now we can still have a connection with people. Now, At this time, because of this full moon, it's about we need to be still with our thoughts. Hey there, Rachel. It's about what do we hold in our mind? Um, we need to be positive with this because this is our divine energy. Our supermoon wants to bring all of these feelings to the surface. And for a lot of us, being still is difficult. We want to interact and mingle with others. So we're now being forced to sit still, pause, and get in touch with things that are our private side, our dark side, that we oftentimes want to like cover up and not have to transform. And Pluto is like, no, you're going to be digging deep, girl. You got to like dig that stuff up and heal it. You've got to move forward with it. You have to transform it into something that's new because it was stagnant. You become stagnant. So I look at, okay, Libra is our full moon. It's air energy. It's an air sign. It's in our mind, our thoughts, and it's about communication. So how are we going to transform these relationships or these connections that we have with others through our mind, through communication? So I'm looking at it as online, text, phone, Zoom, all of these family chats that we're having that we didn't have before. So now we're taking one person here that we were connected with and one person, and we're pooling them all together because we cannot be here in proximity. So we can be here on the computer or on the phone together. And that's filling a void inside of us. So remember, again, back to that full moon. It's going to amplify this energy because it wants us to work around our barriers. It wants to bring our emotions to the surface. Libra wants us to have deep personal relationships, but it's also our private work that will transcend. And at this time, we're probably going to be feeling really vulnerable with everything that's going on. It's out of the ordinary. None of us have ever experienced this in our lifetimes. So we're going to have to get creative with genuine connections with others, reaching out to them, not just the casual, hey, how you doing, but a true, we're all going through our own challenges. We don't know what the other person is feeling or how they're dealing with this. So this is about us becoming like a spiritual warrior. A spiritual warrior is someone who has self-honesty. When you have self-honesty, you are complete within, so you can tackle anything on the outside. So along with all this energy, we have Mars squaring Uranus. So what this means is Mars, it's a planet of fire, and it's a starter, and it's about our education. It's about quick energy. And Uranus represents random, surprise, shock, disruption, accidents, thinking outside the box. It's Mars is in Aquarius, so Mars, this fiery energy, is going to be an air sign. So where do we have this fired up energy? Well, this is about a great awakening of how can we be authentic through air, through our thoughts. So this is taking a collaborative leap forward with technology. How can we become independent on our own, but still stay connected with others? So all of this technology, all of what's in our mind, is going to be about rebelling about what's going on, but staying authentic to ourselves, and then taking this I need to be independent, but I want to stay connected with you, and I'm now going to be fired up about it. Good morning, Danae. So think of these tools, these technologies, as they're growing. They're going to be growing bigger. There's going to be an evolution that's going to change with all this energy. The evolution will come in our government, our money. And right now we're going to be feeling some confusion about it because this is where the transformation is taking place. It's going to take like a year before a lot of it hits hard, and actually probably 3 to 4 years before all of it settles down. But we are in the process of creating something new with our money, creating new with our technology, new with our interactions with people, new with our government. Uranus wants to say, boom, this isn't working. I'm going to disrupt everything. Everybody's going to be shocked. Everybody's going to be surprised. Our full moon is saying, yeah, but I'm flipping feeling this deep. And Mars is saying, let's come to a solution quickly. So this is a glimpse of our future. We are in the process of creating new. So I'm hoping that you're at this point past that initial shock of everything that's going on and trying to settle into some kind of what is our new normal, because it's not going to be a real new normal. This is going to be a slow process of our new normal is going to be changing daily until we have evolved into our new normal. And along with it, we're going to have a change in everything. So sit with yourself, gather who is the most important to me, gather what do I feel, how do I react to things, and dig deep. Personal moon, sit with it, become that warrior, and we're going to get through this. Remember, fired up week, embrace it, full moon, give your thanks for everything that you have. So with that, please tell me in the comments below, what do you love about this week? Because in all of this, we have to find something that we love and appreciate for the changes that are being bestowed upon us. We have to find the positive that's in it. So I am offering, because of social distancing, I am offering tarot and astrology online now through Zoom and other contacts that are on Facebook, FaceTime, chatting. So please reach out to me. I hope to stay connected, and I love and miss you all. I heart you.